Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a monster review on Wangzhou. I want to give a huge thanks to my pal Simon for letting me use his account to make this video, and Simon has this monster at rank 4, so it's going to be a fantastic video. No one expects a metal monster the Terracotta Army, so enemies are easily caught off guard by Wangzhou's attacks. His figure stands in the front row of battle, draining opponents' resources before they can reach the rest of the Terracotta warriors. That is such an accurate description. This monster is so menacing at draining the enemy's stamina. Speaking of which, let's check out his trait. First of all, he's hardened, but he also has a status caster, which removes 50% of stamina from all of the enemies. At the very start of the battle, he's on your team, bye-bye 50% of stamina from the enemy team. That's insane, that's cool. And then, his skill is just mind-blowing. Whoa. Let's start with this one. Air Mang removes 100% of stamina from all enemies. That's a Thetes skill. Except no negative effect of draining all of your own stamina. So it removes 100% of stamina from all the enemies, and on top of that, it applies one of the best DLTs in the game, probably the best DLT in the game, Curse. This skill will drain 10% of your stamina, and 10% of your life, then 20% of your stamina, and 20% of your life, and then 40% of your stamina, and 40% of your life. So, with your trait, the enemy's already down to 70 stamina, and then after Curse, they're down to 0 stamina, and then that Curse, by the next time, after they recharge, they'll get 70 stamina back, but by turn 2, they're going to lose 20% of their stamina, so they'll be down to like 48, or no, they're going to, from 70, they'll lose what, 28? No, 14, 28, or whatever it is. I think it's 28. So they're going to have enough for one attack, and on the next turn, they're going to have to recharge again. Incredible. But he doesn't stop there with the stamina drain. Check this out. Deals modest spells damage to enemies, applies stamina leak, and drowned. Drown deals low water damage and removes 15% of stamina. Stamina Leak removes 15% of stamina. Together, that's 30. Combined with the Cursed, that's insane. Let's take a look at this skill. Nightmares. 10%. Removes 10% of stamina. Deals modest special damage, applies nightmares to enemies. And you also get 50% of your stamina back. That's awesome. Your whole team, not just yourself, your whole team gets 50% of the stamina. So you never have to recharge with your own team. And the enemy's always going to have to recharge. And this skill is a single target, which removes 100% of stamina for one enemy, and it also gives your team 50% of their stamina back. So 2 skills so your teammates never have to worry about stamina, and a bunch of DOTs and stamina drain, and the cooldowns on this is not bad, 2s and 3s. Let's see what else we can use. We have this other skill that applies drown and stamina regen, so if you want to swap out maybe the single 100% stamina drain, or maybe the nightmares, you could potentially put this and just have a stamina regen on your team. But these 2 skills are in an immediate 50%, like you don't really need the regen. We also have this skill that applies Stamina Leak, Curse, and Nightmares to a single enemy. So 3 effects in one attack. Stamina Leak, Curse, Nightmares. Really great for Stamina Drain and DOTs. 50% chance of applying Curse, 50% chance of Nightmares and Drown to one enemy, Stamina Leak. And this is why this is potentially the best skill set, with the possibility of making that one change to the Stamina Regen skill. And then let's take a look at Relics. This monster can hold the mask. With the mask, you have so many options. You can put a healing mask, or you can put an exhausting mask, so when the enemy hits you, they lose their stamina. So with this level 26 exhausting mask, once again, the enemy is never going to have any stamina to utilize, and then you can even hold an amulet relic. So right now, the healing amulet, really great way to stay alive, and it goes without saying that for runes, this monster should have 3 speed runes, your absolutely best speed runes. You want to go first, you want to start the game with Meng, you want to drain all of their stamina, and you want to start applying that Curse. You could also potentially start the game off with this skill because it's minus 30% stamina, and considering you already drained 50% of their stamina, that's going to leave the enemy with only 20% of their stamina, or 28 stamina. So that you could potentially do that, although I think most of the time you want to start off with Meng, you want to get that Curse going, and then turn 2 you want to follow it up with the John Stamina Leak. So first we'll test this monster out by himself in Adventure Map, and then we'll bring him out to PvP and just dominate a bunch of battles. Alright, so check out this battle. We just started, and because of my trait, they lost 65 of their stamina right off the bat. We'll do Meng, and they lost all of their stamina, and they have Curse. So we'll just recharge to see what happens. So the Curse effect takes in, they recharge. Curse effect takes in, they recharge. Curse effect takes in, they recharge. Turn 2, I would do this skill right here. Drowned. Now they have Drowned Stamina Leak. So Curse is going to drain 20, and these other 2 DOTs will drain 30% together for a grand total of 50%, so they're going to be back to 0 stamina. Now, of course, in a real battle with Relics, it can all be countered, but just the fact that it's going to make the Relics trigger and all that, it is good stuff. And just with DOT alone, this monster can dominate. So we'll do this other skill. And now, let's take a look at that. Curse will remove 40% of stamina, Drown 15, and Stamina Leak 15, that's 30, that's 70, and Nightmares an extra 10, that's 80% of stamina removal next turn. And on top of that, the damage from the Nightmares, the damage from the Drown, the damage from the Curse, I can just recharge with all of my monsters. And in fact, I will recharge, dead, dead, oh, almost dead, so maybe I should have attacked him. But you see how powerful this monster is? Look, 100% stamina drain. My monsters got all of their stamina back. He's so powerful. He's so menacing that the way he can leave the enemy without any stamina. And it's funny how Thetis has the same skill, stamina drain, except her skill has the biggest drawback where she loses all of her own stamina. Whereas this monster's like, I'm not going to lose any stamina. And in fact, I'm even going to apply Curse, one of the best DOTs in the game. So let's take on this Voltic base, and we'll see how it goes, because I'm probably going to be too fast. Oh, Voltic is actually faster. That's good for me. Thank you very much, Volt. And look, I'm using Done, so the attacks will be directed towards me, and then my anticipation trick can kick in, so I can just churn transfer. But right now, I don't really care about churn transferring, so I'm just going to recharge. Voltic does static shocks. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to recharge again. He does 20k volts. Once again, doesn't matter. I'm going to recharge. And I'm just waiting for the evasion to clear. War Master Aura. Sausages are best served cold. Okay, and this is, by the way, this isn't a video on Done Raw, but this is why Done Raw is so incredible. Just by having him on your team, the enemy like couldn't do anything, right? That skill would have shut me down, but doesn't do anything. Alright, so one really powerful way to make this monster so vicious and so powerful is to have churn transferring monsters on your team. So like right now, because I churn transferred, I'm easily going to get 2 churns in, which means I can start applying the DLTs like massively. Especially like, I'm thinking if I had a Cloud and another churn transfer monster, it would be insane. So watch, the enemies are never going to have any stamina at their disposal. It doesn't matter how much they recharge, doesn't matter. With everything I'm going to apply on them, they're not going to be able to do anything. Jakugan Sword kicked in, Healing Mask kicked in, Mantis Claw Trap kicked in. Look, Voltic, did you notice Voltic had very few attacks at the very beginning? That's because my tray already left him at half since the very start of the battle. Let's do my extra churn skill so I can churn transfer to Wangzhou again, so I can further apply the Nightmares. So 2 more churns, and 1 more churn, and I churn transfer. Oh, and Cane of Atlantis. But yeah, I'm going to churn transfer. And check it out, we will now apply the Nightmares. And unfortunately it didn't land on Volt, but it did land on Elvira. And just look at all that crazy DOT damage. And again, if there's one monster that like isn't going to get all the stamina drained, I can always just do my single target skill. He's just so much control you have with this monster. And that was just like Wangzhou. I've been not attacking with my allies, but keep in mind you have a team that can also do stuff. So for example, I can try to reapply the Nightmares to those that didn't get Nightmares. I reapplied the Curse. And at this point, I'll times 4 speed it, I'll auto it, and it'll be just a very, very easy win. Just watch as the enemy just always recharges. Like, stamina is never a problem. It's a problem for the enemy, it's not a problem for me whatsoever. Look, my monsters have all of their stamina, because I have 2 skills that recover 50% of stamina, and then I have all stamina draining, going up against the enemy. Wangzhou is probably one of the most powerful monsters that has been released to date. Ooh, what fun. Let's take on these Ruby bases. Since I have done Raw, I'm not even scared. And I can't be possessed thanks to my Necromancer. Let's go times 2 speed. Oh, he might do Great Dispel though. Let's see what happens. Grandmaster Scroll. Oh, perfect. So I can't activate cooldowns, but that's fine. See, as they have 70 stamina, let's drain all of that and apply the Curse. Awesome, awesome. Let's times 4 real quick. Alright, and now to times 2. Curse of Decay. Look at it all goes to Done Raw. We're going to churn transfer over to me, and we're going to try applying something else. Let's go with Stamina Leak and Drowned. Drowned, Stamina Leak, perfect. And then we're going to try to apply the Nightmares. And Nightmares, perfect. It landed on 2 of them. Did you see all that stamina loss? Minus 70. Cane of Atlantis kicked in. Doesn't matter, you're still going to lose a bunch. You still have enough to attack. So again, with Relics, you still can't counter, but it's just so much stamina drain. Look at that. It's insane. Removes 100% of stamina. Who needs to lose 100% stamina? Let's do it on Ruby since I know Ruby has the Cane of Atlantis. Let's bring back... This is the beautiful thing about Revival, and I mentioned this in my Dunraw video. When you have a monster that can revive in Dunraw, you are never in any trouble. Because I'm just going to activate Gates. I can't even get hit with control skills anymore. And watch as the enemy is always targeting Dunraw. And my team is always 100% safe. And then we'll do Stamina Leak and Drown. And just watch as I don't really have an attacker on this team. It's just DOT that I'm going to use to win. DOT and stamina draining. Look at Charizard. Let me go ×2. So he just recharged. He had to recharge. He lost 63 stamina. Nice. He had enough to do one attack. And that's it. Let's take a look at his stamina. As soon as... He had 1 stamina point left. And then all that DOT and everything. It's just... The enemy has no chance. Look at Ruby. Ruby lost damage. Ruby lost 63 stamina. Has to recharge. Charizard? Charizard's dead. No more Charizard. Oh, he's back from the dead, actually. Not a problem. I'm going to do 2 extra turn skills. 1, 2. Charizard has 140 stamina points, which is completely fine with me. Check this out. Bye-bye, you lost all your stamina, Charizard. And my monsters, they have all of their stamina. We are going to do Dry Heat. Now they have reduced accuracy. Oh, it double missed. So yeah, just... Fantastic monster. One of the better monsters I've seen to date. Like, seriously. Let's do Stamina Leak and Drown. Let's see how this works out. It landed on Ruby, well, just the Drowned. Curse of Decay, that's fine. Mantis Claw Trap. Alright, we are going to... Let's just kill Charizard. But as you can see, like, just DOT really alone, that's all I need to win the game. With Wangzhou. Check this out. Curse. Oh, the curse missed. But I still drain stamina. Let's do Nightmares and recover my monster stamina because I'm kind of low. Yeah, I had like, what, 6 stamina points left? We'll recharge. Dunraw died again. I'll just revive him. And then Ruby's attacks are pretty much meaningless because they're all going to go to Dunraw yet again. As soon as I activate Gates. Which is why, like, this deadly combination of Necromancer Dunraw, so darn powerful. Let's apply this. You have Drowned. You have the Stamina Leak. You recharge. I'm going to apply the Curse. You have Curse. Oh, Curse didn't even land. Oh, that's okay. Let's see what my ultimate is. My ultimate, Ying Zen Spirit, deals very heavy spell damage. It removes 100% of stamina from all enemies, applies Curse, and Stamina Leak to all enemies. Bam. And DOT, dead. Wait for it. That looks like a fun base. Let's click fight. Let's see how this battle goes down. If Charizard does Great Dispel, it could... I think the battle could turn out differently, but considering they're not doing it... Oh, did you do... Oh, you did Evasion. How could you? Alright, so we're going to do the... We're going to start off with the single Stamina Drain, since they have Evasion on their side. Dwarf Stomp. I was thinking of making my Wangzhou slower. That would have actually helped. So everyone recharge. I'm not going to turn transfer in this case. I'm just going to recharge myself. Dunraw couldn't do anything, so now I'm going to drain all of their stamina and apply that Curse. Oh, they are immune to, what, control skills, which is fine. I don't rely on control skills, I rely on stamina draining. Curse of the Elders, that's fine with me. Stamina Leak and Drown. Revenge Staff kicked in. Cane of Atlantis helps me out. Can I turn transfer? Let's see. You have Curse, you have Drown, you have Stamina Leak. Yes, I am confident doing a turn transfer. So watch as I get an extra turn. You lose stamina. And Necromancer, you lose stamina. You have enough to attack though. And now we're going to try to apply Nightmares and it lands. So at Ragnarok, he's useless right now. He really can't do anything. Watch. Minus 70 stamina and look at their HP. They're dying. And again, no attackers. I'm pretty much like Dunraw hasn't done anything except take attacks. So super valuable monster. Seriously one of the most powerful monsters in the game. Bam. 1 monster dead. Bam. 2 monsters dead. Oh, you had a revival essence? No problem. Here, let me drain all of your staminas again and apply that curse. Let's actually attack. Anima. Dunraw, are you actually going to get a turn in? You do get a turn in, and I got an alt. That's kind of cool. But I can't possess, so we're just going to do Curse of the Pharaoh, Nightmares, and Curse. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And that's another monster dead. I'm just going to recharge, and he's dead because of DOTs. How fantastic are these battles? Just winning with nothing but DOT and controlling the enemy's stamina the whole duration of the game. It is something quite amazing in my personal opinion. And so as you can see, Wangzhou is an extremely powerful monster. A monster not to be taken lightly. He is so powerful with his stamina drain skills. In my personal opinion, this is his best skill set right here. And the majority of the matches, you're going to start off with Meng. Then you're going to do your Drown and Stamina Leak. And then it's whatever you need to utilize. Sometimes you could probably do the Drown and Stamina Leak. But really the majority of the time, it's Meng and then your next skill. And Relics, again, just Mask, Amulet. Exhausting Mask is helpful because if an enemy does attack you, you can just drain their stamina already. Your trade helps you out, minus 50% at the very start of the battle. It helps against Voltic, Charmless, anyone that has a bunch of stamina. He's just a very, very, very good monster. And anyhow, with that being said, that is going to conclude this video. Once again, a huge thanks to Simon for letting me use your account to make this video. And now I want to hear from all of you guys. What did you think about Wangzhou? What do you think about Wangzhou now? Were you able to get this monster? Were you not able to get this monster? Whatever thoughts you have, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.